Hi, and welcome aboard the Cruise Ship Safety and Security channel, where maritime safety meets clear explanations and the occasional sarcastic eyebrow raise. Today, we're cracking open the front cover of the most important safety document at sea. COSWP. That's the Code of Safe Working Practices for Merchant Seafarers. We're starting at the beginning. Part 1, Introduction and Application. Yes, it's the legal and admin section, but don't skip it, because it answers the most important questions. Why does COSWP exist? What gives it legal weight? And who does it actually apply to? Let's get into it. COSWP is the UK's go-to guide for safe working practices on merchant ships. It's published by the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency, MCA, and is designed to protect the health and safety of everyone working on board, reduce the risk of accidents, injuries, and ill health, provide practical guidance for complying with UK maritime law, establish consistent safety standards across all UK-flagged ships. And it's not just theory. COSWP is expected to be used on board. It's there to help masters, officers, crew, and even safety reps create a safe working environment. Think of it like your onboard safety compass, only with fewer magnets and more paperwork. Now you might be thinking, alright, but is COSWP just advice? Or do I actually have to follow it? Here's the answer. COSWP sits within a legal framework, and yes, it's enforceable. It supports key UK maritime legislation, including the Health and Safety at Work Act, 1974. This applies to everyone at work, on land or sea. It places duties on employers to ensure the health, safety, and welfare of employees. Employees to work safely and not endanger others. The Merchant Shipping and Fishing Vessels Health and Safety at Work Regulations, 1997. These regulations apply the principles of the Health and Safety at Work Act to all UK-registered ships. They set out duties for ship owners and masters to manage risks, crew members to follow safety procedures, and use equipment properly. So no, COSWP isn't optional. It's the recognized standard used to prove that your vessel is meeting its legal obligations. Ignore it, and you're not just unsafe, you're out of compliance. At its heart, COSWP is based on common-sense safety principles, applied professionally. These include risk assessment. Always identify and control hazards before the work begins. Safe systems of work, planned, reviewed, and communicated clearly. Training and competence. Don't let people operate equipment they don't understand. Supervision. Not just have a look now and then. Proper oversight. Consultation. Safety is a team sport. Everyone should be involved. Reporting and learning. Near misses and accidents must be reported, not buried under a bucket in the stores. COSWP's golden rule is this: don't assume it's safe, make it safe. This is where a lot of crew ask, does this even apply to my ship? Short answer, yes. COSWP applies to all UK-flagged commercial ships, including cargo vessels, tankers, ferries, cruise ships, offshore support vessels, and more. Every person on board, not just deck officers and engineers. That means ratings, contractors, catering staff, hotel personnel, even cadets and trainees. If you're working on board, COSWP is for you. It doesn't matter if you're fixing the main engine or folding laundry in the crew laundry room. Safety applies everywhere. On board, COSWP is often kept in the bridge or master's office, the engine control room, the safety officer's documentation folder. It should be readily available to all crew, part of the ship's Safety Management System, SMS, and referenced in your induction and familiarization training. So if you haven't seen it since joining, ask where it is. And maybe, just maybe, have a read before you go sticking your head in a tank. So, let's recap COSWP Part 1. It tells us what the code is for. It explains that it's legally backed by UK health and safety law. It lays out core safety principles every crew member should follow, and it applies to every ship and every person working on board. In short, COSWP isn't just paperwork, it's your first line of defense. Like, comment, and subscribe if you found this helpful, and share it with that one crew member who still thinks safety rules are just guidelines. Coming up next, we'll dive into Part 2, Safety Management, including how to make safety a culture. not just a checklist. Until then, stay safe, stay smart, and if you haven't opened COSWP this month, you probably should.